That's where we're headed. Have you ever seen a building like that before? Even though the layout seem a little strange, and the floors have carpet, which is new. It's got a new kitchen with nice stuff, and look at how big this place is. It's got tons of rooms. But here's the best part. That is the reason for living in this place. A lot of traffic here. We're in Long Island City's industrial zone, and I've never toured an apartment here. And that's because this is a neighborhood without a lot to rent, unless you want to live in an insanely expensive luxury building and go skiing on the weekends. That sounds like an absolute blast. But most of the buildings here are these little guys that you see across the street, and I am really starting to get small town vibes from this place. This is your subway station, 39th Avenue. We're here, and look at that, Manhattan's in 2 stops. The only problem is it's these trains, they're not the greatest. But my stop's a few blocks north of here. I'm on the same lines, and I've been living here since 2017. The station itself's halfway decent. This was recently modernized, which means it's still old, but it has a new handrail. There's also a bunch of hotels here. I think that's because we're near Manhattan. This one right here has a sky lounge. Oh, it sounds fancy. I guess you could say it looks fancy. I've never heard of this hotel before, but check this out. Right over there. Boom, that's why you'd stay there. I bet the view's incredible. Behind me, this is an ironworks. I guess if you need a welder, this is the spot to go. It might also be a scrapyard. Then there's like a bunch of auto bodies. I feel like a lot of what's around here is industrial space. That's what this feels like. Nestle Inc. Yeah, these don't look like businesses that are expecting a ton of foot traffic. But it seems safe and clean. I see bicycles locked up outside. They've survived the night. Can't point that out every time I tour an apartment, unfortunately. Oh, cool. That looks like our first restaurant. And it looks like this is one of those places that's been in the neighborhood for eons. Whoa, look at all the juices they have. If you've been here and you tried it, leave a comment. Let me know. All right, here we go. We've discovered a busy little street corner. That right there's your local cleaners. And over here we got a whole bunch of cafes. I can't pronounce the name of this one, but it looks rather festive. Over here you can buy some marble and some granite. And there seems to be some outside. Are those free samples? Probably not. Then over here we got a little cafe. It looks really homey. And look, I see people inside and I see that they've got coffee. Then over here we got what looks like a local candy store. Who remembers orange cupcakes? I do, from last night when I ate way too many of them. This is the street that the building's on. It looks like there's actually a new building going up right over here. That'll be fancy. Actually, I'm a moron. That's not scaffolding. That building's completed. You can see people's furniture up there. I'm not sure I'm sold on this design, but it looks fancy. There's a couple of restaurants downstairs. Now I'm at the opposite street corner. It's pretty much quiet, but hey, if you're boring like me, you're gonna love that. Whoever moves here is somebody that needs easy access to Manhattan on a regular basis because of the train, and somebody who doesn't want to pay a whole lot because this apartment's going to be dirt cheap. I've never toured an apartment in something like this. We're actually headed to the 2nd floor, and this is a 3-bedroom apartment for $2,500. If you want to rent this place, I'll have contact info for how to do that in the video description. And just before we continue, huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Blue Land, because their cleaning products don't have harmful ingredients, and they help save the earth where I live. With high quality reusable bottles. All you need is one of these little tablets. These are about $2 each, $1.55 each if you buy in bulk. Then you find some warm or hot water, drop in one of these little tablets, let it dissolve. True story, we found this microwave in an apartment. It was just abandoned by whoever moved out, and I don't think it's ever been cleaned. Not even once. Just look at this thing. And the amazing thing is Blue Land's products are vegan and cruelty-free with no ammonia or parabens. Plus there's no bleach, which makes this a super affordable way to get high quality, safe cleaning products for your home or apartment. I can confidently say that this is the best this microwave has ever looked. This kit comes with 4 bottles and enough tablets for every room in the house. Use the link below to get 20% off your first order, but do not wait too long. This is a limited time deal and orders are shipping now to the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Now let's get back to the video. place. And I'm not just saying that because this is my listing. Even though the layout seem a little strange, and the floors have carpet, which is new. It's got a new kitchen with nice stuff. And look at how big this place is. It's got tons of rooms. But here's the best part. That is the reason for living in this place. And the rent here is only $800 per person. Check out how interesting the building is too. That's the entryway down there. There's only 2 apartments in this whole thing, and ours is this 2nd floor. There's also this interesting mirror out here. I guess you can see what you look like before you leave. Clearly, my apartment doesn't have a device like this, but if you have fun watching, subscribe. I don't know if those 2 things are related. What do you think this was for? There's like these little drawers. Very interesting. And what's also cool is every window here is getting natural light, because since we're in a small building, there's no obstruction anywhere. Now, after you come in through the front door, this is like the eat-in kitchen. This little area here, 7 feet 10 inches by 9 feet 2 inches. Definitely this is enough room for like a small table in this area. Something right over here, and then, yeah, I think that's about all you're gonna fit. There's no way around it. The kitchen's a little tight. But everything in here is full size, and look at that. The sink even has a sink sprayer. It's a full kitchen. It's just in a really tiny space. But there's enough counter space. Lots of cabinets pretty much everywhere. They kind of extend. And look, this little shelf right here, there's an outlet. That would be perfect for like a little coffee maker or a toaster. Now, the design of that kitchen, having it all against the wall like that's definitely a little awkward, but without that choice, where would you put your kitchen table? It would kind of take up everything. You wouldn't have a spot to sit and eat. Over here, which is separate from the living room. You know, and it's actually a decent size, 11 feet 11 inches by 7 feet. And because all the doors are at this end, in this corner you could have an entertainment center and a big L-shaped couch. I just don't think you're gonna get anything over here, but maybe you put a picture on that wall. That'll add a little pizzazz to this barren box. All right, let's talk bedrooms. All 3 are pretty good. This one right here, 11 feet 6 inches by 9 feet 1 inch. Both of these windows are letting in lots of light. We're facing the street, and you should be able to fit a queen size bed and a few other things in here, no problem. Bed probably goes either in this corner or by the windows. Then you can maybe put a small desk over here, maybe a dresser. And the closet space here is really good. Look at this closet. It's really deep, and way up there, that's where the treasure is, up in that hole. Just kidding. I think it's perfect for suitcases though. So that room's a hit. And then again, over here, we've got pretty much the same thing. This one's got 1 window instead of 2, but the view's the same. 13 feet 2 inches by 8 feet 3 inches, plus it comes with this haunted looking wardrobe thing. I think that's getting thrown out, not sure. But if you put all your storage over here and your bed's on that side, you should be able to have a pretty comfortable setup too. I like how that brick right there kind of divides the room, and I guess it makes it a little bit more exciting. Now, the last room that we have to talk about is this guy. This one is just off the kitchen, and it's really long. From that window to this door, 16 feet 7 inches by 7 feet 11 inches. We're also facing the back of the building, not the street. The street wasn't loud, but this will be quieter than that. You could have any size bed you want in this guy, plus like a full home office and setup over here in the corner. If it were me right after walking in, I would want to like put my stuff here and then have my bed at that end. That seems like it makes the most sense. And the bathroom here is not bad either. It's not fancy, but it's really bright and it looks clean. There's a full-size tub with a bunch of knobs and the wand thingamajig. Sink's a decent size. You've got the holders for soap and toothpaste. And I like how there's a window. That really makes it feel good in here. And is this a medicine? I think it is. Look at that, we got ourselves a little medicine cabinet with vanity lights. Look at the size of that chubby squirrel right out there. You get some actual nature out of your bathroom window. And in New York City, if the worst thing you see out of your bathroom window is a squirrel, you've rented a really good apartment. If you want to live here, check out the video description, and then let's tour something else. Boom, boom, pick one of those two, and I'll see you soon.